Well, the Wisconsin Badgers finished the first half of the season on a 6-game unbeaten streak. They started up the second half last weekend against 8th-ranked Denver. Pioneers won the opener 6-3, and then they prevailed in overtime 4-3. So the Badgers are 8-9-3, and now they've got an exhibition game against the United States under-18 team Saturday night at the Kohl Center. 3 future Badgers will be here. I'm Brian Posick. We'll talk with head coach Tony Granato coming up next on the Badger Hockey Digest. Well, Tony, we learned something this past weekend. Denver's really good, but your club scored 6 goals against them on the weekend. They're one of the best defensive teams in the country. There were some things that you can be encouraged about with that series last weekend against the Pioneers, weren't there?
Yeah, I mean, I thought both games, we were in the games, had chances to win. Obviously, the Friday night game, we fell apart for a couple minutes there in the third, and they banged a few home on us. But I thought we played really well. I did. I thought we played hard. They were the better team for sure on Friday. I thought Saturday, even though the shots were lopsided, we got off to the great start. We probably got back on our heels and tried to defend a little bit more than I would have liked us to. I would like to have stayed more on the attack and tried to forecheck a little bit more aggressively. So I think when you play, you don't play for 4 weeks and you jump into a series against a team like that, you're a little bit hesitant going in, and they took advantage of it. But I was proud of our guys. I really was. I thought we battled, competed the way we wanted to. I think we'll learn from it. I think, if we get another chance to play Denver in 6 or 7 weeks, we'll be much more prepared and ready for that opportunity. And that's what this year's all about, and that's what we've seen. We've seen progress as the year has gone along to feel good about our group.
Yeah, you mentioned it had been 26 days since you had played a game. That's just a fact. I'm not making an excuse. Okay, maybe you were on your heels, maybe a little rusty. You also didn't have your top point getter, freshman defenseman Keandre Miller, who won a silver medal with the United States at the World Junior Championship, and that made a difference too, didn't it?
It did. I mean, he's been a really big part of our team for a freshman. Not only has he scored physically, defensively, he's been a beast in front of our net. He's been energy on our bench. He's done a lot for our team. So we missed him. And could he have been a difference maker in either or both those games? For sure. But that's hockey. You have injuries, you have chances and opportunities for your kids to play in a World Junior Championship. For sure, you allow them to do it, and he represented us great. But we're happy to have him back.
Yeah. The United States has a development program in Plymouth, Michigan. The United States under-18 team will be in Madison on Saturday night for an exhibition game against the Badgers. 3 future Badgers play on that under-18 team: Owen Lindmark, Alex Turcotte, and Cole Caulfield, one of the leading goal scorers all time in program history. Cole's older brother, Brock, is a freshman here at the University of Wisconsin. Let's take 2 minutes with Brock Caulfield. You grew up in Stevens Point, Mosinee area, played with your brother all the time, and your dad coached you quite a bit too.
Yes,
what was that like, playing for your father?
I mean, it was good because he knew the game and he knew how to push us, and not like, he didn't tell us what to do, as opposed to he'd show us like how to love the game, and he'd more teach us to love it and to want to be better at it than just tell us to do stuff. So that's when me and my brother fell in love with the game and just worked hard ever since and got to where we are today.
Sure. Paul Caulfield is the all-time leading scorer in UW Stevens Point history, my alma mater.
Yep.
So when you were growing up, did you want to be a pointer or did you want to be a Badger?
I grew up watching my dad coach the pointers, so I mean, I was at every game. I wanted to be a pointer growing up. Like, that's awesome. Those are my idols, and even watching high school hockey growing up in Stevens Point, those are all my idols. And I mean, it's just keep progressing. You keep wanting more for yourself, and getting to this level is pretty special so far, and my goal one day is to play pro hockey, so hopefully I can make that true too.
And as far as, we've seen you play, you've got 5 goals so far as a freshman this season. Your brother's potted, I think, 28 for the U.S. under-18 team. Yeah. So how is he different from the way you play, or vice versa?
Yeah, we work well together. I play more of a 200-foot game, responsible, more of a penalty kill, play both sides of the puck kind of game, and he has that special touch for scoring, and his shot is unbelievable. And I mean, I keep working at it every day, but he's just got that natural ability that he keeps working hard at, and it sets him apart from everyone else.
Are you cool with that? I mean, he's your little brother, and he's getting a little bit more attention than you are, Brock.
I mean, it's good for him because we support each other, go back and forth, but at the end of the day, I want to be better than him. So, I mean, I'm not going to take it easy on him, and I won't tell him he's better than me, but yeah, that's where we're at.
The Learfield Directors Cup, the highly recognized mark of distinction in college athletics across all divisions, both men's and women's sports. Follow your favorite team's pursuit for excellence in this prestigious annual award through thedirectorscup.com, USA Today, or at L Directors Cup on Twitter or Facebook. Learfield Directors Cup, the crowning achievement in college athletics since 1993.
What's a typical day like for a player in the National Team Development Program?
It's a busy day for sure. It depends on the school you go to, but they split them up between 3. So it depends on what time your school starts, but it starts there pretty bright and early. Some schools start at 7, some schools start at 7:30. But you're there for a couple hours. You'll take half a day of high school, and then you'll go to the rink at about noon, and then you're there from probably noonish to 5, 6 o'clock at night. And then you go back, have dinner with the billets, and you're pretty much ready to go to bed.
And then you do it all over again.
All over again for 9 months, 2 years.
Yeah, it was worth it, wasn't it?
Oh my God, for sure. Best 2 years of my life.
Well, Tony Brock Caulfield's had a pretty good start to his Wisconsin career. He's got 5 goals so far. I know his younger brother, Kohl, gets a lot of headlines for the United States under-18 team. Right now he's got 82 career goals, which is 3rd all-time in program history, behind guys by the name of Patrick Kane and Phil Kessel. We're going to see Kohl Caulfield, Alex Turcotte, and Owen Lindmark here Saturday night. The future of Wisconsin hockey, and hopefully we see a lot of fans here to check them out.
Yeah, I hope a lot of people come. I know those 3 have been looking forward to this game since their commit. They go, that was one of the first things they say. Well, we're going to get a chance to play you guys. I said, yeah, absolutely, you'll be on the schedule. So it's exciting for us to show them off to our fans. They're obviously 3 significant parts of our program as far as guys that we've been on for a while that we've known have been coming. Brock has had a great start as Kohl's brother for us this year, and I know that the brothers have been looking forward to facing off against each other, which they will on Saturday night. So if you come, we'll have, I'm assuming that the U.S. coach will approve this, but we'll have the Caulfields on the ice together. We'll put all those guys from the development program in the starting lineup. So it's going to be a lot of fun. We're going to play the game seriously. I talked to our team a lot about it right after the Denver game, saying, hey guys, we got an exhibition game coming up, but following that, it's all Big Ten games, and we got to be sharp. So there's some areas of the game that we got to really make sure that we're disciplined in to make sure that we get a lot out of this game. So it's going to be fun.
Yeah, U.S. Under-18 game, that's Saturday night, starts at 7 o'clock. We'll have it on the Badger Sports Network. Then the Badgers resume Big Ten play the following Friday against Notre Dame here, and then Sunday at the United Center in Chicago on January 20th. And if any of you were wondering if Tony Granato bleeds Badger red, he does. Check out his ear. You got a little lacerations there, Tony.
Yeah, I used to be a little quicker. I used to be able to get out of the way of something like this, but I got clipped by a stick today in practice.
Yeah, it looks good.
You've had worse, haven't you? Good, but yeah, I've had worse.
You've definitely had worse. Hey, thanks, and have fun with the U.S. team.
Thanks, Brian. Appreciate it.
That's Badgers head coach Tony Granato. Again, 7 o'clock Saturday night here at the Kohl Center. We'd love to see you out here. For Tony Granato, I'm Brian Posick. Thanks for watching the Badger Hockey Digest.